Hi, my beautiful Leos. Welcome in. Carolina Moonbeam here. Tarot reader, psychic medium. I'm doing a life purpose reading for you right now, and any other spiritual messages that want to come through. Just trying to focus on this life purpose thing. I think that a lot of us are at that stage where we're really, Spirit's really calling for our natural gifts and talents to come out and be used for the collective to help everybody. So I want to encourage you. Sat in your energy here, been getting some psychic messages, so I'm going to read them out. I write them down, and to be psychic and a tarot reader really is to be detective-like, okay? So some things might not make sense to me, but they might to you, okay? So these are some of the things that I got. I got learning to balance. First it was learning, and then to balance came. I got hopeful, believe, and then later I got faith. I seen a straight line, okay, and then I heard not wavy, like the line being wavy, okay. Then I got not sure and worry. So there's a lot of worry because of worry over the unknown going on. I got up and down emotion. So there's that wavy up and down. A lot of spiking, a lot of highs and a lot of lows going on in the emotion. And then I got steady as we go, matey. So it's really, even though you're on the ocean like this sailor, it's steady as you go. Okay, so even though you're going to be like the King of Cups, even though you're sitting on top of the water on those, those waves that can be rough sometimes your emotions within are steady. Okay, so I really feel like the Spirit is really calling for that, the learning of the balance between that, and what that's going to take is really tapping into your faith, your belief, really believing. What do you believe in? Are you believing in it? Are you hopeful, or are you giving into the negativity of the worry of being unsure, right? So that's what this reading is I believe going to be about. But let's find out, okay? Let's find out. Let's see what's up here. Let's see. So this is Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of July, life purpose. These readings really are timeless. I want to encourage you, if you see any of the other titles on the other signs, go in, take a peek at them on my channel, and if any of them stick out for you, go ahead and watch them, because there's something in there for you. All right, my darlings, I'm going to pull 3 cards from the Life Purpose Oracle deck from Doreen Virtue. Doing a lot of readings today on this life purpose. Just beautiful, amazing stuff coming out here. Super excited for all my beautiful people. We've been going through the Great Purge. All right, here we go. Nobody's exempt from the Great Purge, by the way. We all have things, my darling. Wow, that one just flew up way up in the air. Author. I love this card. The second time this card's come out today. Wow. And then I did get writer. So first card out. Our author. You have a book inside of you that wishes to be expressed. Make time to write it. Make time to write this book, my loves. You see the angel. There could be some channeling, spirit guide, where your channeling is channeling through you to get the messages, get the book out. Okay. Oh, how exciting, Leo. Wow. Okay, let's see what else is going on. There's a book inside of you that wants to get out, it says. It wishes to be expressed. That's amazing. What else do we have for our beautiful Leos? creative expression. Oh, this is like poetry, right? Art. There's a painter on this card. There's a painter here. Creative expression. I'm a painter, so hey, I resonate with that. Your soul longs to express itself creatively. There's that book. Creative. Oh man. Okay. There's an artist inside of you. There's something creative that wants to come out. Wow. I hear poetry with that. Creative expression, right? Okay. Children, your life purpose involves helping, teaching, and healing children. Oh my Lord. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. How beautiful. Okay, my loves. I'm going to pull a tarot for each. So there could be somebody here that has got a children's book inside of them. When it comes to about the unknown and the worry and not, we're talking about the balance here, okay? The straight line, even though you're riding on top of the oceans of emotion, right? Being steady. The best way to channel that energy is to create, right? To create, to tap into that childlike energy that is within you, okay? And that child, that whimsical, fantasy wonderment that a child, brings, okay? In that beautiful existence, there's a fantasy there. So there's something about, some kind of story or book here that is creatively expressive. There's an artistic influence here and a child influence with children here. Okay, so there could be a children's book. There could be tapping into that youthful you, that child within you. Wow, there's a lot here. So I'm going to get a card for the author. The tarot card. We got the Tower. So I'm thinking I need to pull another one, but this is really speaking to me about something that just hits you right out of the blue, an idea, a starting place, right? Because when the Tower hits, when the lightning strikes this tower, the tower comes down, right? So like you get this idea, bam, and then what do? You start to rebuild the tower. So you begin to build on that idea and create from that starting point and start creating that beautiful story or that beautiful creative endeavor, that book that wants to come out of you, right? Let's get another one on the Tower. I was going to just pull one card, but give me one on this Tower. I want to make sure that I'm on the right track here. What's the Tower, darling? Oh, we got two cards. Five of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. Okay. So this is really, really talking about, okay, this really feels like to me leaving a job you couldn't stand. Here's the Five of Pentacles. I just don't want to be there no more. There's no passion. There's no creative outlet for me. I'm just, I'm not interested, or you lost the job. It was taken from you. Because this does talk about, losing a home, losing finances, this kind of thing. But this is also about being put out in the cold. So you could have, lost a job, okay, because it wasn't passionate. It was boring and drove you crazy. And you decided to go into this beautiful Queen of Wands energy, which is about passion. It's about energy. It's about being outgoing and adventurous and and this has this beautiful energy to ignite and act upon that, right? Act upon the passions, act upon the idea, all right? Knowing that you have that creative ability to write, and so going for the passion. This is details here. This person here is the Midas touch. When the pen hits the paper, it's amazing. Every single time, you know? I happen to know somebody like that. That's my daughter. She has that ability. Every time the pen hits the paper, this is something amazing happens here with her. This is her. This is my card I always but this is what this is. This is the energy coming out, getting away from the icky job or whatever that was. See, I gotta go. I don't know. I don't really want to be in the crowd no more. I don't want to be in the situation no more. I'm coming into my own. You know, I'm my own star. I'm my own company. I'm my own book. Okay? That's what that is. And, you know, with the tower, that's like the tower coming in, hit the epiphany hit, and it's like, I'm out of here. Okay? I know what I need to do now. I'm so miserable. I just want to be out of here. And so I've decided, you know, bam, tower hit my head. I gotta go. Right? This could also be speaking about the fact that some jobs ended for some people, and now they've really, you know, for some of you, and it's really, now you're at a spot where it's like you've had this time, you know, down with the virus stuff going on, and it's like, now I can see, hey, I've got, you know, I need to tap into some of these talents I have. What is it that I, you know, really want to do? You know, what is it that I really want to do? And then bam, it hits you. You know, I've always wanted to do that. I've always wanted to write that book. I've always wanted to do this kind of thing. I think I'm going to try. Right? It just hits you. It like hits you. There you go. I'm not happy. I want to be happy. Okay, let's see what this creative expression is. Creative expression. Creative expression. Your soul longs to express itself creatively. The Hermit. So this is, you know, the Hermit's so cool. The Hermit is that, you know, that wise sage, you know, that person that goes out into nature. You love to go out into nature. You know, that's part of the person that you are. When you're out there, you get ideas, you get visuals that help you create and find the right words inside of you. You're able to see the signs, okay? You're able to pay attention to the leaves and the trees and the birds and the water. You know, this is about that person that rises above. I'm rising above this mundane life of this old stupid job that I can't stand 9 to 5 to do and pay attention to what's really going on inside of me. What is going on inside of me? What are the signs saying to me? That's you. Getting creative inspiration from your environment, taking a different perspective, a different view, higher. Okay, what is this children? What is this children here? 5 of Swords. Interesting. Interesting. 5 of Swords talks about burying the hatchet. Boy, if this isn't a detective puzzle piece, I don't know what is. So I'm probably going to have to get another card. So this is your life purpose involves helping, teaching, and healing children. There could be you probably could be fighting a little bit. You could be a person that has raised, I want to say, a lot of other people's kids. You know, that you've really looked out for them, because this is bury the hatchet. So I mean, there could be maybe a something that happened. This is the Five of Swords is after the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords happens after the battle, the big battle. You come home, you know, you rest, you heal from the wounds. And then all of a sudden this fight breaks out. You know, and here you are, the Five of Swords. But this fight is like there's no winner here. No winner, no loser. So there could be a circumstance that's going on in your life, or you could be at a particular place in your life where you're dealing with that kind of situation, where you're needing to walk away from that, or bury that hatchet in whatever's going on there when it comes to kids. You could be like working, nannying, or taking care of somebody else's kids, or nurturing, mentoring someone else's kids. And there's a possibility that you need to mentor your own kids or yourself, because this does speak about leaving with what you have learned, okay? Leaving with the swords that are left over from the battle, or leaving the swords there and just burying the hatchet and going. Okay, so there's something that you're coming away from taking care of children or mentoring children and helping children. There's a particular phase that's ending for you. Okay, some kind of phase there when it comes to children. Like if you work with children, going home, you know, don't take the swords with you, kind of thing, right? So this is really about, to me, I really feel this nurturing that child that is within you, okay? Nurturing your own children, or your own child that's within yourself, so that you can bring up that childlike faith and childlike hope and belief, you know, in the fairies and the fairy tales and the things that you know, that go on in the fantasies, and so that, you know, you can connect to that. Whoa. Definitely. All right, my loves. So I was thinking I needed to pull a card on that, but I'm not going to. I think I've got that. Hopefully you go away with something with that. But I am going to pull 3 oracle cards. These are Angel Answer Oracle cards. Angel Answers. All right. Yeah, I'm on, I think this is my 5th reading in this series today, so I'm talking a lot. I'm probably going to have to take a break here. All right. What do we have for my beautiful Leos, my darling angels? Come through with what do we have? What do we have, my loves? Give us a card on the author. Whoa. That flew totally. Sorry, guys. It's a big yes with an exclamation mark. So in this deck, there's some yes answers in here. And some of them have yeses but no exclamation mark. Well, this one has the yes with the exclamation mark. So this is a huge yes for you. So do you know what that means? That means success. Okay? That means what the gift that you have there, you can offer to humanity, that it's a success, that it's needed. Okay? And it's very important. Big ol' yes with that, babe. Okay, what's this creative expression? Compromise. We got compromise on the creative expression with the Hermit. So compromise is really about bending. You know, it's about being flexible, right? It's about expansion. Okay, compromise is about going with the flow. Going with the flow. Remember the messages here. Going with the flow, okay? Drawing a straight line, okay? Not a wavy. As you're in the ship, on top of the waves, right? Having that ability to compromise with that child that is within yourself, and compromise with, you know, the people on the ship. So that's the people in your environment. So there's the creative expression is calling for you to bend your rules when it comes to how creative you can be, what avenues of creation that you want to take, or can take, or should take, right? Compromising in that area, because I feel like there's a place of self-expression that is dying to come out of you. And you will find that. You will find that. So, like the Hermit says, taking the high road of compromise. Okay? Taking the high road of compromise when it comes to the expression that your soul is longing to create, right? Taking the paying attention to all the signs that say, hey, look over here, you might want to, you know, listen to this, or you might want to try this. This is about tapping into the signs, paying attention, being wise, rising above a situation and looking at it from above. Looking down, you get a different perspective. There you go. Wow. Okay, let's get one for this Children and Five of Swords. What is this? Give us one for this, my angels. Help us to understand the message here. The situation will improve. I don't know what some of you guys are going through when it comes to this, but the situation will improve, and that's coming from the angels. Okay, so if you're worried about this, have faith. Have faith. If you walk towards your if you're continually headed towards your life purpose, doing your gifts, everything will work out. Everything's going to work out, okay? Nothing is going to be kept from you that belongs to you, okay? So this will improve. The situation will improve. Wow, how interesting. So there is some kind of inner battle, or some battle that maybe happened with a friend or somebody, a relative, maybe a childhood. I don't know why, because we're looking at the children card here. So there could be some kind of conflict, burying the hatchet, something there, okay, that is getting taken care of. All right, my loves, I'm going to pull a animal oracle card, and then we're going to call it. Let's see what the animals have to say, my darling. Wow. Dragonfly, look at that. Look how beautiful that is. That is air energy. Whoa. Dragon. Okay, let's read on the dragonfly. Dragonfly with the color blues and greens. Beautiful blues. Air is this way. Dragonfly. The dragonfly, master of light, illusion, and the mind. So it's like that, you know, air is all, air represents everything that's going on in our heads, you know, all them stupid, you know, manipulations, things we do to ourselves in our own heads, right? The dragonfly is an ancient, an ethereal creature that awakens a sense of wonder in all. The dragonfly is a symbol of the mind, as it is always moving, shifting, shimmering, and changing. When the dragonfly card appears, it's worth considering the quality of your mind and perception. Are they restless or still? Dreamlike or crystal clear? The situation at hand may be different than it appears at first glance. The dragonfly reminds us to calm the mind so the light of wisdom can shine through. When in balance, sees clearly, joyful, magical. When out of balance, can't concentrate, busy mind. To bring into balance, focus on breath. Oh, I've got this card before, and it's like, focus on breath, really? Yes, I've done it, and it does work. This is just really about, you know, going back to those psychic messages that I was getting when it's talking about, you know, if you're going like this all the time in your head, if your emotions are doing this, then how can you have a clear head? How can you have that crystal clear vision? Because it's always shifting and doing all this stuff, and it's confusing, isn't it? So that's how important it is to get that balance, to bring that into balance. To, even though you're on the ocean of this life, you know, the waves of this life, you know, steady as we go, matey, right? Steady as we go. So we want that line in our, you know, to be straight, and we don't want it to like toss us all over the place, so we're taking a mental beating, you know, of the ocean. Okay, we don't want that, right? So it's about bringing into balance, and that's, you know, what helps? Meditating. How do you pay attention to your breath? Okay, a lot of people think that you have to sit down and do this hour-long meditation to get yourself in line, and it just isn't true. You could be anywhere. You could be in your car. You could be sitting in a waiting room. You could be anywhere, and you can stop. And pay attention to your breath. Stop and remove yourself from the chaos that's going on around you as the ocean is tossing and froing. And you can pay attention, and you can get yourself back in balance. I have so much love for you, my Leos. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.